Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl LB Johnson back with another video. So, y'all, me and my best friend, we was on the phone for hours yesterday, and we was talking about different topics. But one of the things that stood out to me, well, one conversation that I said I was gonna share with you all was we was just talking about like the promise of God. And I was like, a lot of times God tell us something and we be feeling like maybe we didn't hear God, or maybe God didn't tell us, or maybe we're a little delusional and we're hearing things um and maybe it's just something that we want, so we just feel like, oh, God didn't tell us. And um and then I was just like, that's the reason why God don't reveal our future to us, because if he told us, I mean, okay, so I'm jumping the gun. But when God tell us stuff, it's like when it don't go in the way that we want it to go, that's when we start feeling like we're delusional. We feel like maybe it wasn't God. We feel like, oh, we didn't hear God clearly, whatever. Maybe I don't hear from God, or whatnot. And the reason God don't tell us stuff, because if he tell us, we be so anxious and we be so ready to receive whatever he promised us, and we be trying to control it, and we just try to do so much. But a lot of times when God tell us stuff, yes, if God said it, his promise will not come back void. But a lot of times when he tell us stuff, it don't mean that you're going to receive that blessing right away. It just mean that this is what's going to happen in your life, and it will happen in due time. But a lot of times we get paralyzed waiting on God promises, when God didn't intend for us to stay stuck in one area. Whew, this is the enemy, because something ain't right. My nose, everything just started hurting out of nowhere. But God, when he give us his promises, it's not for us to be paralyzed and stuck in one area. It's just to know, hey, this is the plan I have for you. Like my best friend, her husband was prophesied to her when she was 16 years old. She didn't meet her husband and didn't marry her husband. Well, I don't know when she met him. Well, I guess she got married within like 2 years. So as soon as she met him at like 23, didn't marry him until 25. So just because God tell you something, it doesn't mean that I'm going to do it right now. It's just, this is a plan I have for your life, but I need you to go through X, Y, and Z before I get you to this plan. And all of us have to go through different things. Like my best friend, she was saying that she knew that before she met her husband, to understand what good of a man he was, she needed to go through heartbreak. She needed to go through other relationships. So she felt like, yeah, God told her that's her husband, but she needed to go through the experiences that she went through so she can recognize what she had. And I feel like that's a lot. That's the situation for a lot of us. So don't allow God promises to paralyze you. Yes, if God tell you something, don't be feeling delusional. Don't feel like, oh, maybe I'm not hearing from God. You heard God, but maybe it's not time yet. Don't get stuck waiting on God. Don't get stuck waiting. Like, God know what you was gonna do. When he told you his plan, he already knew how your life was gonna lay out. So just continue to live life. Continue to do what you do. But don't try to control the plan. Don't try to control the blueprint for the plan. Don't try to control the layout of the plan. Just continue to live your life. Continue to keep your head up. Continue to do whatever you've been doing. If God promised you a kingdom spouse, continue to date. Continue to date. Don't wait on that kingdom spouse. Continue to date and let God send that kingdom spouse when he send them. Um, if God promised you a house, don't try to force trying to, oh, God said I'm getting a house. Don't try to force how you gonna get this house. Don't try to force it. Just wait on God. I don't know how to say how you can wait or force getting a house, but wait on God to provide you with the funds, the everything to get that house. If God promised you these things, he's gonna get it to you. If he promised you a job, wait. Just be still and wait on God. Stop being so anxious to make God promises come to light faster. Everything will happen in God's time. And God's time is the perfect time. So just be patient. Don't worry about it. It's going to happen. It took me a long time to get here, baby. It took me a long time to get here. I'm just getting here. But I realized what was going on. And I was telling my best friend, I said, I see. I finally figured it out. And I realized that for so many years, I allowed myself to be paralyzed by God's promise. And yeah, God told me what He told me. And it caused me, being that it didn't happen right when I needed or wanted it to happen. I ain't gonna even say needed, because I didn't need it to happen right then, but that's when I wanted it to happen. But being that God promised didn't kind of pass right when I wanted it to, I felt delusional. I felt like maybe God wasn't speaking to me. But no, I'm not going to lie to myself and say maybe God wasn't speaking to me, because I know that God speaks to me. God sent messages to me, through me, from me, like in so many ways for my life and so many other lives. So I'm not going to let that one promise or any other promise have me feeling like, oh, maybe God didn't say it. No, God spoke to me, and I know it was God. And I just got to continue my life and let things happen in God's timing. So don't be paralyzed by God's promises. God promised you that. Know it's going to happen. Just continue to live your life and let it happen. I love y'all. Have a blessed day. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever I upload another video. Enjoy y'all weekend. I don't know if I'm going to see y'all again before Easter, but happy Easter. Happy Good Friday. Y'all have a blessed day. Love y'all. Bye-bye.